Hey, what's up, everyone? So, I was just talking to a great friend of mine, and to her credit, she politely, but I'll keep it simple, just for the sake of being succinct, chewed my ass for deviating from who I am and what I try to be. And I've been pondering it for probably the last hour. And I'm not good at the positive stuff. Like, I'm good at being positive when positive things are happening, but I'm not one of those people that can just be positive out of the blue. That's something I've always admired others for and not been the best at. So I try to always relay it to, almost like a scientific hypothesis. Like, if A can be done, then why can't the inverse of A be done? So I looked at it like there's an old adage or something somewhere where if you stub your toe in the morning, the ripple effect you can almost create having the rest of your day can be bad depending on how you process and handle that stubbed toe. And I agree with that. So then in theory the exact opposite could be said. That sound is my dog drinking. That if you could find some sort of positive version of positive inverse of stubbing your toe, you then could set yourself up for a good day. With that being said, I don't know the answer, but I do know I need to do better at it for myself. And I'm not trying to be a martyr or like put myself on a higher pedestal or on a high pedestal, but I do know, and I am fueled by the fact that I do get daily a lot of replies to things I say or post or do or whatever, and that have some sort of positive influence on others. And I don't fish for compliments. Obviously, stuff like that fuels me. But those things, saying, for example, today, a kid I'd met at a parkour gym, great dude. He had mentioned how resilient I am and how he just was saying really complimentary things. And it made me realize, after my friend chewed my ass politely, not chewed my ass, but in a way that a 10-year plus friend can and is allowed to. But after that, I pondered all that and realized, and to her credit, she made a comment something like, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And I touched on it the other day about being transparent so we can all feel like we're in a relatable situation, or so we can feel like we're together in whatever we're going through. But there is something in the careers I've had and the way I'm wired that I like to fix or process, or one of my closest friends from Colorado called it white knight syndrome. It's sometimes not a good thing though, but most of the time that's how I'm wired to do that. And I'm not unaware that I really, right, wrong, indifferent, and possibly to a fault, live for that. Working with those kids in that program, getting those DMs, having close friends or complete strangers just say something I've done or said inspired them. The amount of people I get that are going into the Q course, which is the Special Forces tryouts and the Special Forces training, and them messaging me saying I had done something. And those are that need to help others. I think it's the thing that wires people to do stuff in law enforcement or firefighting or EMS or the Green Beret world or whatever. That is a common thread and a common denominator. And I guess this ramble is kind of an honor to y'all, saying I'm going to try to find that inverse of the toe stub scenario and personally set myself up for better days to counter all the asinine stuff we're all dealing with in our own way. And doing that not only for me, but also for you guys and gals who I may be letting down or not living up to this sounds really hyper real, I guess, but not living up to my full potential or my full past potential with what I've done for you in the past. And that's not fishing for compliments. That's not some self-aggrandizing delusion of grandeur thing. It's just a word vomit of my thoughts and my, I guess, attempt at a promise to you all. And that Will Smith post I put in my story today about fault versus responsibility really summed it up. It's the perfect little storm of people and scenarios slapping me today. So just like when I moved to Los Angeles the first time to chase the Hollywood dream, there was just the right storm of friends and a Jim Carrey post and scenarios happening in my life where I said it's time to just dump it and move to LA and chase that dream. And today there was it's not as life-changing, well, ironically I'm moving back to Los Angeles, but there was a perfect storm of some stuff today that just made me go, you know, not every day is a cool little perfect morning Rocky montage motivation, but it also could be better. And I'm gonna try to do that for myself and for y'all, and for the people and this person specifically who did go out of their way to be a good friend. So I owe all of that. So yes, wishing you all the best, and that's all I got. Here we go.